Harmony through diversity means that though all things in this universe are different, they can still coexist amongst one another and achieve peace through mutual respect and support. It means that there's different skin color, language, culture, and way of thinking, yet we all put passion into art. We do one thing, but in different ways. Art is symbolic of harmony and diversity because creation is the root of the human spirit, and we are all one and equal when connecting on that interpersonal level. Everyone is creative and artistically expressive, and everyone should curate these tools for moral philosophy. That's what brings people together. Both the East and West have a long history of art culture. While art has had a profound influence on our respective countries, it is not exactly the same by any means. The collision between the two is reflected in the writing, food, clothing, housing, transportation, and the attitude of life. The context of art and culture has been quite the transformative process across all countries and regions. Even as far back as 770 BC, China has been using art as a means of branding weaponry. Their values centered around the power and protection. And so, all of the effort and care put into displaying their artistic culture was much more limited to warfare-related items. Unfortunately, the symbol of weaponry represents and reinforces diversity, as well as cultural distance and misunderstandings. War inherently alienates cultures from one another, and herein lies the issue at hand. Much of the negativity pulsing through this world has been rooted in the dehumanization of each other. This has been an almost universal truth across the globe. War has always informed segregation and lack of mutual respect. However, our conflict-ridden past has carved a new pathway towards a more unified world. The ravaging and inhumane nature of warfare has illustrated the darkest aspect of humanity, exposing the residing evil within us. Over time, war has evolved from being associated with honor, respect, strength, and pride, only to be corrected with a progressive mindset that associates war with disgust and cruelty. This pacifist turn of culture has been a graduated process over the centuries of history, most pertinently seen in the many anti-war movements of the 20th century. As war continued to lose its glamour, art inversely began to be used to convey free-form thinking and brought into question the psychology of our inner morality. On a widely accessible public platform, mankind began to point the barrel at itself, leading to an introspective metamorphosis. Now, art is often used for the exact opposite of its original purpose. The expression of art showcases a feeling or thought that is best told through certain mediums. Art gravitated towards interpersonal ideologies and began to serve as a reflection of the soul. This was a pure and honest approach that invited people to relate and to reflect. The sheer vulnerability and openness that came to the fore humanized the very people that were previously subordinated by cultural segregation. Through this humanization and relatability factor, people of all walks of life began to understand each other more. People grew to be more sympathetic towards the unfamiliar. Hate turned to respect and humble curiosity. People became more culturally adventurous. One key demonstration of this idea is found through the Venice Biennale annual exhibition. Here, works originating from all over the world co-inhabit the same space. Oftentimes, the themes of this exhibition influence what type of work will be included. When there is a collective meditation on a universal issue at hand, barriers begin to come down, and different cultures can not only coexist, but work together as one. The beauty of Venice Biennale is not that it simply displays a diverse cultural range of art, but rather the beauty lies in the fact that we are not so different from each other after all. The differences we do have can now not only be respected, but embraced by us and implemented in our own lives. Imitation is the largest indicator of admiration. Venice Biennale serves as a beacon of hope for our future of cross-cultural relations. In the teachings of Confucius, virtue is not lonely, there must be neighbors.